I'm here today with my all-time favorite dupes. Hi, I'm Laura Ray, and let's dive right in with the lips. I have fallen in love with this lipstick from Nars. It's the Dulce Vita lipstick. These lipsticks, this line, you can just tell by looking at them, they're so creamy. They have a slight gloss to them. They feel a lot like a balm, yet they give you the look of lipstick. Well, I have a great dupe for you, and that's this one from L'Oreal. This is the shade Varnished Rosewood. There is a little slight difference in the color, but not much. It can't be noticed on the lips. Right now I have both lipsticks on my lips, and once you get it on your lips, you can't tell. And the formula is a spot-on dupe. They feel the same on the lips, and look at even the packaging of this, looks very high-end. So this has quickly become an all-time favorite dupe. I love this shade from Laura Gellar. This is Apricot Berry, so beautiful. Many of you have commented that you love these blushes. I think they're top quality. Well, this one from Milani, Berry More, is the same shade. They're both so beautiful. They're both long-lasting. They both have pretty much very similar packaging. The packaging from Laura Gellar is plastic, and so is the Milani. The Milani actually, to me, looks a little fancier. But both of these blushes have long-lasting formulas and are an exact shade dupe. I've spoken a lot about how much I love the MAC Studio Radiance Face and Body. I think it's perfect for mature skin. You can build it, you can do a very sheer layer, you can add some more on and get more full coverage. If you have any age spots in your hand or chest, you can put it on there for coverage. So it's definitely a fantastic product, especially for mature skin. Well, I have recently found a dupe, and it's from Neutrogena. This is their brand new Sensitive Skin Serum Foundation. This actually is a shade dupe. When I put them both on my glass palette, they were the exact shade. I'm wearing them right now, and really, to me, I like this side a little bit better, but I'm telling you, they're both great products, but there's quite a price difference. So if you're looking for something more affordable and you want a lightweight foundation, then I would recommend the Neutrogena. One iconic product from MAC that I've heard about for so many years is a highlighter of theirs in the shade Soft and Gentle. I've heard many YouTubers talk about it, and now that Ulta is carrying MAC, when I was shopping in there, I just finally caved. And I said, I'm gonna try it out and see what the hype is all about. I love it. It is a very soft and gentle highlighter, but I have one for you that gives the same exact look that's so affordable, and it's from Maybelline. This is from their Master Chrome line, and this is in their rose shade, and it's a perfect match. I love it just as much. It looks beautiful on the skin, just like the MAC. Now, I find that the MAC goes on a little less strong. I have to use a light hand with the Maybelline, but they're the exact same shade. They feel the same when you feel the formula, so this is quite a money saver. Another iconic product is this one from Smashbox, their Photo Focus Blurring and Smoothing Primer. I've heard so much about this over the years that I had to try it. I bought a smaller size to see if I even like it. And what I love about this is it blurs my fine lines. I am finding that many of these heavily glowing products that are touted by a lot of younger YouTubers that don't have fine lines and wrinkles aren't working for me. They're making my lines and wrinkles look much more pronounced. So if I have like a matte primer underneath, it really helps, and especially using a satin foundation. So I wanted to test this one because online they kept saying this was a great dupe, and it really is. This is from NYX. It's their Studio Perfect Primer. I love it. They're both heavy silicone primers, which I find is the most helpful for me. Many of these moisturizing primers do just what my moisturizer does, so I guess I really don't need those. So I've gotten away from those and gotten more into the silicone because it's almost like spackle. It just sort of fills in the fine lines and makes the skin look a lot smoother. So I say, save your money and buy the NYX. One of the best-selling blushes of all time is from Nars, and it's the Big O. We all know the shade. It's right here in this palette. It's a beautiful peachy pink. Well, I have an amazing dupe for you that's so much more affordable from Flower Beauty, and it's the shade Warm Hibiscus. This has been a long-time favorite of mine. I've probably had this at least 3 or 4 years and a repurchase. So the formula of the Flower Beauty blushes to me is just as good as any of the Nars formula. They go on smooth, they're never patchy, they don't get into fine lines. So I'm very content with just having the blushes from Flower Beauty. They're beautiful, just like I said, the Milani, the baked blushes, that formula is amazing. So you really can save yourself a lot of money and just get yourself one from Flower Beauty. One of the most famous makeup companies around right now is Charlotte Tilbury, and this product got a lot of talk on TikTok and Instagram. It's her Pinkgasm, and this is a blush that has glow in it. Now, there was a dupe mentioned, which is Peach Bums, and it was, again, all over TikTok. I used this long before it was ever compared to this one. This is a long-time product of mine from Wet n Wild. This is a cream stick where Charlotte's, you push up the product through the tube here, and it comes out onto a sponge. If you blend it out, it's a great dupe. If you go on strong with this product, they don't look alike. So really blending is important if you want to get the same look, but what a price difference. Plus, this has been sold out so many times you can't even get it. So I love this one from Wet n Wild. It is long lasting, it's creamy, it's easy to use, it's never patchy. I feel like this is an awesome replacement for Charlotte Tilbury. A few months ago, I tried this concealer from Lancôme. I was super excited to try it. I heard great reviews about it, and it just was very drying in my under eyes. It got into my fine lines and also actually irritated my eyes, made me feel sort of like they were very dry and almost like my eyes were tired by the end of the day. So it just didn't work really well for me. Now, someone mentioned to me about putting like a drop of jojoba oil in with it. That definitely helped. But I want to buy a product that I don't have to do a lot of things to get it to work. So I was looking for something that would work better than this, but similar, and I found it. I found it in the Ulta Beauty line. This is their Youthful Glow Concealer. Now, this also is a very thin formula like the Lancôme, but to me, this is more moisturizing. Also, it didn't get into my fine lines. It made my under eye area really look nice, and even though it has the word glow in it, it wasn't super glowy. It just had a nice satin finish to it, so I really loved it. I saved a lot of money buying this. There's quite a price difference in these two products, so I really say go with the Ulta. Now, another iconic concealer is this one from Nars, their creamy concealer. I had no luck with this. I had so much in my under eye area, it just got in every line and crease. But I know it's iconic and a lot of people love it. So I found one that actually works better for me, that has the same coverage, and that is from, again, Ulta Beauty. This is their full coverage concealer. So if you're looking for more coverage in the under eye area, this one is great. I love to use this also around my face for any hyperpigmentation. You might find that, like me, you do better if you have fuller coverage for the face area and a thinner coverage for the under eye. But if you have dark circles, then I say go with this one because this will give you the coverage you need, and also you can use it in other parts of the face. But I love this so much better than the Nars. Now, this is just a mini size I bought to try it out, but I feel confident that this one is a great dupe and the better product. My daughter just bought me a replacement for Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. I do love this shade. I love the formula of this. It's just a great everyday shade. I can put this on, and with anything that I'm wearing, it looks great. But an amazing dupe for it is this one, again from Flower Beauty. This is their Spiced Petal. I have bought this so many times, and at one point when Emily Noel first talked about it, it was sold out everywhere. Now you can get it for around $8 on Amazon. Can you imagine that? This one I think is around $36. Now, granted, the packaging on this is incredible, and I do love it. I like the scent of it. It has a nice soft scent. I love the way it feels on my lips. Now, the Flower Beauty has a little more of a gloss to it and is less matte, but I actually like that. And this is definitely a lipstick that I've repurchased so many times, and I think it's an amazing dupe. One of the most iconic products is Laura Mercier's translucent powder. Everyone on YouTube has raved about it. I've bought it before, and I really liked it, but I have one from the drugstore I love more, and that's the Maybelline Fit Me. Now, this is just a small one, and I believe this was around $24 just for the little travel powder, which I don't use a ton of powder, so this will will last me a while. But look at this, how much powder you get, and for such a less amount of money. Now this one I actually felt gave me more coverage. I'm wearing it on this side of my face. This is all the drugstore on this side. And when I looked at my 10 times mirror, my magnifying mirror, I could see that the skin looked smoother on this side than on this side. So I think because this is so finely milled, maybe it's sort of sunk into my skin more, where I felt this blurred the skin better. So in this case, I would say definitely go with the Maybelline. With summer coming, I'm sure everybody's going to be talking again about the Boom Boom cream. And yes, that's how you say it, Boom Boom. It looks like Bum Bum, but it's Boom Boom. This cream is known for its scent, for having caffeine to plump up the fine lines or sagging you might have on legs and arms. So this is for your body. It's a perfumed cream. But I have an amazing dupe from Tree Hut. I've talked about this before. This is the Tropic Glow. Now this is also very creamy. I'm going to put a little bit of the Boom Boom, and look at them here. They're like the same texture, and they really are the same scent. So I notice actually that I like the Tree Hut better because the Boom Boom is very heavily scented, almost too much for me. So I prefer the one from Tree Hut. Look at how the difference. Now this is the travel size, but if you look at the price for the full size versus this, it's a huge price difference. And this is just as moisturizing on the skin. It's got shea butter. It's just fantastic. It was made very similar to the Boom Boom cream, and I would say this is my winner. If you enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate it if you'd give it a thumbs up. I thank you so much for being here, and I'd love to have you as a subscriber. We have such an amazing community. Also on Wednesdays, I live stream, and I'll be talking about tons of budget-friendly products that I have reviewed and share my thoughts with you on them. So make sure you're there on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Now for the giveaway. The winner of last week's giveaway is in the first pinned comment. This week I'll be giving away another travel mirror. I love this for my purse, for my filming room, just everywhere. I bought several of them to give as gifts to friends, but it's amazing because you can really see up close. It's got 7 times magnification on one side. It lights up also, and you can charge it with your USB cord. So it's just fantastic. If you're interested, all you have to do is be subscribed and leave a comment below. Thank you so much. I hope you have a blessed and beautiful week, and I'll see you soon.